So you see that I have these beautiful mussels. I bought them this afternoon, and all I did was I rinsed them off. I put them in a bowl. I covered them with a wet cloth, and I kept them in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. As long as they're closed, they're still good. They're still fresh. If they're open a little bit, just give them a tap or a squeeze. If they close up, they're still good. So anyway, we have this beautiful sauce here. I'm taking the mussels, and I'm throwing them into the sauce. I'm giving them a bit of a stir. And I'm going to put the lid on them for a little bit. I'm going to enjoy a quick little drink here. I'm going to clean up my mess, clean as you go. When I worked at McDonald's about 1 billion years ago, and I actually worked there for only about 6 days, one of the sayings that they had was, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean, which actually isn't a bad rule. So I'm going to clean up my mess here a little bit. Put my towel back on here. You can already see that the mussels are starting to open up because they only take a couple of minutes. So while they're cooking, let's talk a little bit about pasta. I'm using squid ink pasta today. I love squid ink pasta. First of all, look at the beautiful color. I mean, it's very shiny. It's got a nice onyx flavor to it. It is pasta that's actually made out of squid ink. It's the usual flour and semolina and the water and that, and then they add squid ink to it. It's got a really, really nice deep flavor, a flavor of the sea. If you can get it fresh made, then it's really, really strong. This is dried, top quality squid ink pasta. And what I did was I went ahead and boiled it a little bit earlier. I put a couple quarts of water. I brought it to a boil. I added enough salt. It should be as salty as the sea. That's the way the water should be when you're cooking pasta. And I cooked it just about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes short of al dente, meaning it could use a couple more minutes, because once I throw it in with the seafood, then it's going to finish cooking in the sauce. So I have that going. Let me check the mussels here. And the mussels have already started opening. And they look absolutely beautiful. Look at those babies. And I'm going to put the lid on a little bit longer. Turn the heat up just a tad. We're going to have that. I'm going to grab a quick drink here. So down here in Southwest Florida, it was another beautiful day, a Chamber of Commerce day, as my dad used to call it. And we've heard from the governor that they're going to start opening things slowly but surely. A couple of beaches have opened upstate. Down here in Southwest Florida, they've opened some parks, they've opened some golf courses. So we're on our way to getting back to normal. I know that up in New York City, where a lot of my friends still live, it's still a little, not dire, but still a little dicey up there. Hang in there, my friends. Things are going to get much better in months. A couple months from now, we're all going to be back to work. And you have to believe that. All right, now the mussels have opened. Take a look at this. Oh my God. Mussel down, mussel down. You know, it's not really a party until a mussel falls on the ground. All right, so we have that. I'm going to take the squid ink pasta, throw that in there, just like so. Give that a toss. Now this is a good time for tongs to come into play. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I'm going to break this up and give it a good stir. I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil, gilding the lily, as they say. Actually, my good friend Mario says that. Okay, so I'm going to throw that in there. And this, my friends, is really close to done. Take a look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. The mussels are open. The scallops are perfectly cooked. The shrimp is perfectly cooked. There's a lot of sauce, but not enough to make it soupy. You can still see the bottom of the pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off, put a lid on it, and I'm going to let it cook for about another minute, and then I'm going to serve it immediately. Pasta waits for no man. So I suggest you try this at home. If you've never had squid ink pasta, if you don't like mollusks like scallops and clams and oysters, you should try this, because it's a really good introduction into eating really, really different, spicy, delicious food. Give the food a shot. You're in your homes, you're in your apartments. If you can find the ingredients, try something you've never had before. That's how you learn. Nothing drives me crazier than when adults say ew about food. You're not 5 years old. Try the food, try something different, eat it, Eat it, you idiots. Eat it. You'll love it. This is R.C. Smith. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.